Super Sunday action continues as we enter into our 7th game featuring action from the 16-under tournament of the North Division. The home team would try to bounce back from their painful loss yesterday and attempt to put a stain to the immaculate slate of the division leader as we bring you the live coverage of the games of the Apex Gaming 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. So we're down to the last 2 games of this 9-game slate today. Manila and Mandaluyong in our 16-under division. Jaime Mendera, kasama pa rin si Migs Gomez. Atid sa inyong action. And what action it has been at 14 under yung Imo San Pedro. Before that, maybe the 16 under, mahirap sundan yung past 2 ball games.
Well, back-to-back 2-point games ba naman at buzzer beater pa yung previous game natin. I'm sure a lot of people continue to be ecstatic here inside the San Andres Sports Complex, and we can only hope to the basketball gods that we will be given another close one.
And Manila, of course, would want to bounce back in their previous ball game. Just maybe a little over 24 hours ago, losing against Rizal, and it was a very lopsided loss para sa kanila. What went wrong?
Well, number one, the field goal shooting at 31%. That's well below the season and league average of 45%. They gave up 48 to Rizal. 3-point shooting did not help their case for the Pirates. Rebounding, -6 dyan. So that could have been at least an effort statistic that could have helped them out. But to no avail, and bench scoring as well was not good. A -12 for Manila. Field goal shooting, to be honest with you, has been a problem all season long for Manila. They're third to the last in the league at 36% per game. So shooting at a 31% clip, which is worse, obviously that did not help them out.
Dito naman tayo sa kabila, totally polar opposite. Their big victory dito sa Mandaluyong kontra Valenzuela Junior Classic. Way back August 9, as mentioned nga sa ating 14 under matchup kanina, it has been a little over a month since the last game for Mandaluyong, but they would be also trying to pick up where they left off.
Well, if I can continue to talk about field goal shooting here, kung third to the last ang Manila in that category, third naman in the league, third best in the league at that ang Mandaluyong. 48% in the previous outing, and their average is 46% from the league or from the field. And obviously points off of turnovers, that usually means easy baskets inside the paint for you guys. You know, it's a big disparity for Mandaluyong compared to their opponents. That's why it helps them out with their field goal shooting.
Siyempre, wala na mga junior MPBL match if wala tayong marquee matchup and a couple of players from Manila and Mandaluyong will figure in our 16-under tournament. Nas Humadi para sa Manila Pirates, and dito naman sa kabila, Jeremy Godoy for the junior Microsmith.
Well, actually, this is a matchup of polar opposites. You have Jeremy Godoy, who's number 1 in his division in scoring and rebounding. 23 and 14 categorically in those 2 statistics. Kabila naman, Kina Sumadi, not really shining through with his stats, but one thing's for sure, he will continue to fire that basketball from downtown.
And he must make the most of it for them to have a chance against this undefeated Mandaluyong squad. Huwag na natin patagalin muli. Punta na tayo sa ating venue announcer for our starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to San Andres Sports Complex, Manila City. Here we go for the co-main event of Apex Gaming 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural Season. Now it's time for your Manila Pirates 16-under and Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith 16-under. Introducing first the starters of Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith 16-under. Playing off guard, number 3, Camilo Hugo. Playing forward, number 17, Ken Vicente. And playing point guard, number 18, Kevin Progoso. Shooting guard, number 28, Yasin Alduayan. Center, number 31, Jeremy Godoy. The head coach of Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith 16-under, Coach Mark Herrera. Assistant coach, Jay Cruz. And now, introducing the fighting pride of Manila City, the Manila Pirates 16-under. Playing power forward, number 1, Prince Joseph de los Santos. Center, number 5, Lawrence Layos. Small forward, number 12, Bernard Edward Bolivar. Point guard, number 18, Nes Brandon Humadi. Shooting guard number 21, Joban Chan. The head coach of Manila Pirates 16 under, Coach Eric Ramirez. Assistant coach Perdi Tolentino and Jack Aldiger. Team consultant Gilbert Malabanan and team manager Paul Noronha. Games official at this match, crew chief John Mahinay, Pio Castaneda, and Angie Lalduro. Ito ang Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Live here sa San Andres Sports Complex in Manila for our 8th game ngayong araw and second between these two teams, Manila and Mandaluyong, figuring in this 16 under matchup. Starting 5 for both squads, we have De Los Santos, Layos, Bolivar, Humadi, and Chen. Para sa Pirates, for the junior Micro Smith naman, who scores early in this ball game with an end one. Power move brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the junior MPBL. That was El Duayan getting that end one to go. Their starting 5 is Hugo, Vicente, Progoso, and Godoy.
I tell you what, Jaime, as much as we are hoping for a close game here, this might be a long shot, especially for Manila. Yes, they do have home court, and they do have the momentum coming off of that 14 under division victory, but this is a tough Mandaluyong 16 under team. If you can give me some more time here, because I need to enumerate some statistics for you guys. Mandaluyong, not only are they number 1 in the North Division of this division as number 21 of Manila scores, that is Chen. Yeah, not only is Mandaluyong number 1 in the North Division, but they're number 1 in scoring, 90 points per game. Number 2 in steals, 18.5. Number 1 in points off of turnovers at 33. Number 3 in field goal shooting efficiency, which means they normally make their shots at 46%. And they're also number 1 in three-point shooting at 32%. Ironically, Manila's strength is actually with their stars who are also known for three-point shooting. And so that might be a big factor in this game kung yung strength man lang ng Manila ay yun ang best asset din ng kalaban nila, which is Mandaluyong.
And I'm just sitting here thinking, no, as we look at Coach Mark Herrera of Mandaluyong Junior Micro Smith, and the frustration din siguro of their tough loss in the 14 under matchup, which he figured into getting himself involved in. Baka may mensahe din dito sa kanyang koponan na dito sa 16 under. Let's make a statement.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a good point. I definitely agree to that. He actually still is feeling a bit more emotional. Obviously, you can see it in his body language. Kanina, nakaupo lang siya, no? Ngayon, nakatayo siya and he's trying to plead his case already early in this game.
His team leading by 3, 5-2. So we see Hugo straight away for 3. Way off. Yet another opportunity, but shot clock would run out. Yep, that basketball didn't hit the rim. Hindi nga aware itong Mandaluyong, unable to get another shot up before the shot clock buzzer sounded.
I'm curious as to why Coach Mark is doing so quick substitutions here. Barely a minute and a half have gone by and we've already seen 2 replacements.
So we see Chen once again finding himself open underneath. He's able to score earlier, gets fouled this time around.
So that's good aggression on the other end for Manila. Of course, even though you're facing a titan in the junior MPBL, you can't back down. You do have a lot of pride at stake playing on your home floor.
Manila nga, no? This is their last game of the elimination round in their division. This is their 10th game now. So you want to end on a high, at least, right? You can't move any higher in the standings. They're standing at solo 5th now with a 4-5 record. Pero ayaw mo din naman na biglang pag natalo ka dito, tapos magkaroon pa ng opportunity na malaglag ka and maybe masama ka pa dun sa play-in.
That's right. If you talk about the bottom half of the standings, but if you would also consider the upper half of the standings, because Manila is currently at number 5 right now, if there's a chance for you to grab home court advantage, you would want to get that. Because, as we know, in the playoffs, the stakes get higher. usually the crowds get louder and home court might just tell the difference.
And napansin na natin to sa 14 under mix, no? Yung when we say home court, parang Mandaluyong doesn't feel like they're on the road.
Yeah.
And,
But if you're Manila, if you can grab home court, and nandito nga tayo sa San Andres, you would want a duplication of this come the playoffs.
yung crowd behind you, naman talagang may factor yan eh. In terms of how a team performs, maging extra boost. The sixth man, as they say. Another steal from the backcourt here para sa Mandaluyong. They're really putting in the pressure for the Manila Pirates, unable to cross the timeline for several times now. Hugo tries once again. Too strong. Second opportunity. Hugo, susubok muli. Ayaw pa rin talaga. Pass ahead now. We have Chen. Free underneath. Di nga lang mahanap. Counter steal here for De Los Santos. A bit of a sloppy play here for both squads.
Everything is so chaotic.
Another three ball won't go. Talagang offensive rebound has been a friend dito for Junior Microsmith as Humadi attacking the hoop. Too strong. Kahit yung mintis nito ni Nas Humadi, inihiyawan ng crowd ng Manila eh. And when we heard his name being introduced sa ating starting lineups kanina, talagang a lot of people really rooting for this kid.
Actually, it's a whole group behind the basket of Manila right now. So I'm sure every time Canas would fire, that group would be making some noise as you got to see a basket for Mandaluyong.
9-3 now. 6-point advantage para sa Junior Microsmith. The Pirates turns the ball over once again. So 6:03 remaining just in our first quarter. Baseline J will work. This is Kin Vicente for the Junior Microsmith. Also one of their key scorers, itong si Kin Vicente. We did highlight itong si Godoy at the start of this ball game as Nas Humadi gets his first two of the ball game.
That's definitely a crucial basket for Manila because they have been feeling the pressure already with that defense of Mandaluyong at the backcourt. And now a wedgie will stop everything here in San Andres.
Just my second wedgie dito sa Junior MPBL.
You know, I actually have a theory now as to why there have been quick substitutions for Coach Mark Herrera. It's because of this pressure defense of theirs. It looks to be some extra pressure being applied here by the red shirts. And they're putting in, or they have put in a very fast lineup. Maliit itong lineup nila, but they're all very capable of switching and pressuring all throughout the court.
The Pirates successful this time around, but an offensive foul will be whistled here against Lukban. Trying to escape that trap nga set up by the Junior Microsmith. Huling-huli ng ating officials.
There you see the effect of that full court press. Something that Mandaluyong is very much known for in the season.
Swing it to Eldayan. Sandigan. Balik sa kanya for a three ball. Still the three-point shot here for Mandaluyong. Not working. You mentioned yun nga, they were one of the top teams in terms of percentages in their division.
Yeah,
So
number
far,
one in three-point shooting.
Maalat pa dito. Also unable to convert on that transition layup. Nodalo now. Attacking two defenders. Nice timing there. That was Sandigan.
Well, I tell you, these players of Mandaluyong are moving their feet very well. As you get to see Benji Paras at the sidelines joining us. You're very familiar with that guy.
Very familiar indeed. Nice to see him here in our venue. Of course, beside Coach Buboy Fernandez, trainer of our great Senator Manny Pacquiao. Gusto ko siguro tanongin si Sir Benji, no, kung naabutan niya ba yung matchup kanina. Skin Vicente scores once again. As Mandaluyong now looking to break away, leading by 8, 13-5 with the last 4:08 of our first.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. elevate your game.
As it may seem kung titignan natin itong Team Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith, but when I spoke to their head coach, Coach Mark Herrera, he told me that one of the struggles that the team is experiencing is yung kanilang lack of training. Kasi nga in the past week, wala daw silang ni isang ensayo. So entering this match, dalawa lang ang kanilang pagbibigyan ng pansin. Una ay ang depensa at pangalawa ay ang kanilang bilis. Pero sa ngayon, tignan natin kung paano ba sila magiging consistent sa larong ito. Pero pasalamat muna tayo sa Apex Gaming 88 for bringing the sheer fun dito sa Junior MPBL. Pwede kayo maglaro at manalo gamit ang inyong phone. Play your favorite games anytime and anywhere. Gaming is for 21 years old and above only. Keep it fun mga kaliga. Game responsibly. Parental supervision is advised. Back to the panel.
Showing any ill effects
Oh, yeah.
of not being able to get some practice time. And similar to the 14 under team nga, I think that was also reported by Daphne in the earlier matchup, that the practice a lot more difficult for some teams, especially when classes have started.
Well, the good thing for Coach Mark in this team is the fact that he has really talented players on the court, highly switchable, and they seem to be very dedicated in their system, in their craft. The defense has been excruciating in this game for Manila to try to counter.
Talagang suffocating nga, no? Really, and kung makatawid man sila, even the half-court defense here for the Junior Microsmith is also being tight. And they built this 8-point lead now. Tingnan mo naman, earlier it was Sandigan getting the block. This time it's Peralta.
Well, I give credit to the big men, so as to say, no, of Mandaluyong, because even though they're not the biggest of men, they're very agile and they have been working hard on the glass. That's the underrated part of having a running team. Yung mga big men nila, because more often than not, it's the guards who get the stats for themselves. If you're a big man in this team, you have to continue positioning yourself, boxing out, getting those boards, and defending the interior. Ito yung sinasabi natin unsung heroes naman on the fast break.
As Nodalo gets that 3-pointer to go, cuts this lead now to 5. Pero ang scary sa akin dito, Migs, is yung lead na nabuo nitong Mandaluyong, they haven't been utilizing pa yung kanilang one of their better weapons in the 3-point shot. So, not a good news na ang alat na nga sa labas ng Mandaluyong. Tapos, lumalamang pa rin sila despite that.
Well, obviously, the points in the paint have been a big neutralizer and a big advantage for them.
So, unable to score on the other end. 2 opportunities para sa Manila. Takbo dito ang Mandaluyong. Corner 3. Ayaw pa rin. Sabi nga natin, itong 3-point shooting nila hasn't been working, but their pressure defense has been.
Well, that's the reason why the lead is only 5 points here. This is very manageable for Manila. They do have a good chance, and as you know, in the Junior MPBL, a 5-point lead is so small. It can be erased in a matter of 2 quick possessions at that.
I remember just a ball game na when I arrived dito sa San Andres Sports Complex, and how big that lead that was
16?
nahabol, di ba? As Nodalo tries again, will miss that time. Nice tap. Balik kay Nodalo, mauubos na nga lang ang shot clock nila.
That's what happens when you don't hit the rim. You have to be aware, no, of your shot clock winding down.
Still a minute and 45 remaining. And just a 5-point lead. And sinasabi ko, just 5, because it does feel like Mandaluyong has really, put a stamp on this ball game early.
Yeah, things look to have normalized already, obviously, because of that very passionate coming out of the locker room of Mandaluyong. Boy, did they have a fiery start.
Hindi ko nga din sila masisi, no? Dahil may extra incentive nga sila dito as Hugo comes up with that jumper. Dahil sa mapait ngang sinapit ng kanilang 14 under team, which I'm sure Coach Mark will remind his boys about.
Yeah. Nadalo, by the way, has to be careful with that basketball. You have to be aware that the pressure has already been on at the start of this game pa lang. And so you have to be able to utilize your teammates through passing that ball when you work on that press break.
Peña. Stolen, harap-harapan ni Hugo. Goes to Progoso for that easy layup.
Just lightning fast. And Hugo's a great playmaker, by the way.
Able to break the press. Lokban, turn around. That's good. So yung points in the paint dito for the Pirates has been working for them. Yun one of the things na nahirapan nga silang gawin dun sa loss nila against Rizal.
Yes, that's good for you. But points in the paint has been working better on the other end for Mandaluyong. So your defense has to tighten up. And I would go as far as saying that Manila can afford to slow the pace down in this game, which might favor them a lot.
2-on-1 para sa Mandaluyong, unable to convert as Hugo apologizing kay Peralta in that instance. Frogoso rather. And nga sinasabi ni Coach Mark, pwede mo nang itira sana. But sabi mo, Hugo is one of the better playmakers we have here in this league. Trying to look for his teammate in that 2-on-1. Last 10 seconds remaining. Loreto called for that travel. So sabi ko nga sa'yo, Migs, no? Even if last shot time na, there are still some instances where teams don't exactly utilize the last seconds of any quarter. Short on that, Jay. Another opportunity, gets the foul called. So we will end the first quarter with a couple of free throws here para kay Kin Vicente. Oh, sorry, this is Janiel Peralta of the junior Microsmith.
So that is a testament to their aggression that has been present at the start of this game. Boy, have they been attacking the basket time and time again. Yes, they did miss a couple of three-pointers at the start of it, and Coach Mark obviously wasn't too happy about it. But they are known for the three-point shooting as well, so you can't blame them for it.
Peralta will hit both free throws. They will take a 9-point lead here to the second quarter, 19-10. As we look at our Apex Gaming 88 move of the game. This was Lokban earlier, eluding the defense, getting that turnaround jumper to go. For our Apex Gaming 88 move of the game. Magbabalik tayo with the second quarter of action.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex.
We resume our action mula pa rin dito sa San Andres Sports Complex in Manila. The Manila Pirates trailing by 9 against the Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith. Jaime Mendihar kasama pa rin si Mix Gomez, giving you the 8th of 9 games. Hatid sa inyo ng Apex Gaming 88, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And so far, Mandaluyong in the driver's seat behind yung kanilang pressure defense nga. Peña attacking the basket, creating this 2 free throws para sa kanya. And they need more of that in their attempt to come closer dito sa Mandaluyong team.
Yes, more of that, but they have to be very much controlled with their attacks. They have to take care of the basketball as they already turned it over 14 times in the opening frame as compared to 5 turnovers on the other end for Mandaluyong. If you're Manila, you might want to be able to slow things down in this game. Be more organized, be more strategic in the way you are playing on both ends of the floor.
Peña hits that first. Sila makakauna dito sa ating second quarter. Make that 2-for-2 rin para kay Peña. Now they're trying to set their own pressure from the backcourt as Hugo. Tap from behind. Baseline inbound here para sa Mandaluyong. Call for the triangle.
Well, I thought that ball was off of Mandaluyong, but then again, the referee had a better view. Dalo did have a good idea of tapping that ball though, and almost forced a turnover.
Another 3-point miss dito para sa junior Microsmith. Yung hindi pa nila mabuksan yung kandado ng kanilang long balls.
0 out of 10 as of this moment.
But it has been working inside as El Duayan gets another 2 from the paint.
14 points now in the interior for Mandaluyong, and the pressure continues for them.
Som banging bodies inside. An offensive foul will be called against him.
They can definitely feel the pressure. Manila's having a hard time here breaking down the defense. And then when you cross it, in your half of the court, scramble continues.
And we see Nas Madi back in this ball game. It's 2 points so far for him. Or highlighting him as the Pirate dun sa ating marquee matchup.
Good morning, si Coach Mark dito. Again, he's been very much fired up ever since his loss in the previous game.
So Vicente for 3. Still no go.
Ilan na? 0 out of 11 from downtown.
Parang kung sasabihin mo sa akin, I mean, not saying junior MPBL teams are shooting at a high clip from 3, right? But if you tell me Mandaluyong will start 0 of 11, I probably won't believe you.
Oh, yeah. The league average is 25% and their average is 32%. Right now, they're at 0%.
As Nodalo, off to the right.
No! Great effort by Loreto, who went straight to a lady at the sideline. Sensya na po kayo, ma'am. Yung pawis, no? Na ilipat sa inyo.
Naman ang talagang literal court side.
Oo. That's the full experience.
Exactly. Yeah. Half court set naman ng Mandaluyong here. Hugo. Duayan attacking the hoop. 2 free throws will be given. This is a foul on Lokban. Just a sideline inbound. Duayan against 2, splitting his defenders.
Boy, do they have some of the best guards that the junior MPBL has to offer itong Mandaluyong. They would just swing the ball up at the 3-point line, and then whoever can choose, to attack, they'll go with him.
Another miss from Mandaluyong, but they do come up with a steal. Attacking is Duayan once again. And maybe that's just the recipe that they have here for this ball game, because the outside shot hasn't been there. They have tried 12 times, and so far talagang wala pang nahuhulog.
Ang bilis, oh. Atake agad. But I tell you, Jaime, sorry to interrupt you right there. Yes, I like the word that you use, no, recipe, because as chaotic as it may seem, Sumadi scores with a lefty layup. Take a look at it once again on the bump. That's in front of the crowd. Ayun, kitang-kita ninyo sa likod ng ring ng Manila, no? That's the personal crowd of Kina Sumadi in this matchup. I was talking about the word that you used, though, the recipe that is happening right now for Mandaluyong. Yes, this is actually a common case in basketball. It may seem chaotic, but there's a term that I heard before from Coach Lawrence Yongson, God rest his soul. And he used the term organized chaos. That is usually what you want to happen in order to just make your opponent scramble. Even though in your side, it is already a bit messy. But if you can make it a lot messier for your opponents, then that still gives you a big advantage.
Mukhang yun nga talaga ang pinapagana dito ng Mandaluyong as Nodalo zipping and zapping. And that just might be the wake-up call as Nazumadi pulls up off the glass. And a mini 7-0 run here for Manila, bringing this lead down to just 2, 23-21.
Now here's the problem for Mandaluyong. If the strategy of organized chaos is not working anymore, you're gonna have to slow things down on your own.
The bodies hitting the floor. Great hustle there from these kids. The foul will be called here, loose ball foul. A third team foul here for the Pirates. Meantime, we go to Daphne Cristobal for a report. Daphne?
Yes, nasa Manila tayo. At yes, buong pamilya din ni Kenneth Yumadi ay nandito at nakasuporta sa kanya. Yesterday's loss was painful, but tonight a different chapter should be created by the Manila Pirates. Attempts and efficiency is not a problem. As long as you're confident with that range, take that shot and you're good to go. Yan ang binahagi sa akin Head Coach Eric Ramirez ng Manila Pirates. Balik sa inyo, Jaime and Mix.
Mukhang nakikinig naman, Migs, no?
Yeah. I actually would say that applies to Mandaluyong as well. These players have the mentality of shooting the basketball when they're free. as they should. The combined 3-point conversions in this matchup is 1 out of 18. And supposedly, these two teams are known for 3-point shooting.
And, one of the reasons din kung bakit yung score natin is just standing at 23-21 for both squads. Pero yun nga, nag-iwan ng bukas na bintana itong Mandaluyong sa Manila despite that strong start coming from them. As Hugo gets fouled, he will go to the line for a couple.
You know, Hugo actually has been getting his own shots in this game. I actually was able to talk to him at the start of the season, and he did characterize himself more of a passing guard, to which his teammates agreed to. At makikita mo naman, he does have a lot of instruments around him. So why not be that facilitator for your squad?
And I must say, Migs, no, na he is not your prototypical na height-wise na point guard, right? In that sense, as an escape here coming from Robert Mupas for the Pirates. So, tuloy-tuloy talaga ang nila rito, string of points. Sticking with Mandaluyong, 25-23, still just a 2-point lead. And another steal. As Sandigan will be whistled here for a foul. Hindi pa penalty dito ang Mandaluyong, just their third team foul. And kanina sabi natin sa 14 under, Mandaluyong had that crowd advantage. Mas maingay yung crowd nila, but itong ang inasumadi na crowd alone. Sapat na para sa mga Pirata.
He almost lost the ball.
Goes to De Los Santos. He drives strong, banging bodies. Short on that shot. Another opportunity. Goes to the reverse. Ayaw para kay Mupas. De Los Santos for the third try.
Great effort by Manila to stay composed in this game. And now, they have the pace controlled.
It's a nice stop there from Hugo. Tabla tayo dito at 25.
This is what I was saying, that the pace should be slowing down for Manila if you want the advantage. Bumagal na po yan sa lagay na. It was really fast in the opening frame. Now, we can't expect a pace that is too slow because these are youngsters after all. This, they will take gladly.
Belen with that three-pointer. Atake sa loob would miss is Elduayan. Paras, he will be fouled from behind, going to the line.
I assume Riley is the son of Benji.
And I'm not sure if you're hearing it, but the Pirate crowd arguing na bola daw.
So that is the beauty of home court advantage. One of the missions or the visions of Senator Manny Pacquiao as to why he made this concept of the MPBL and the junior MPBL.
Paras misses on the first.
I have to say though, Jaime, as happy as we are that we already were able to witness 2 close games, it looks like it doesn't end there.
Parang it's a good problem. I
wouldn't even say that it's a problem at all. Hindi naman tayo nag-overtime.
Totoo. De Los Santos once again attacking strong. Would miss. Takbo dito. And one.
Wow.
Opportunity. That was Progoso for the junior Micro Smith. After getting that rebound, figured on the foot race, and he knew he would win that one.
That was a smart move by Kevin Pergoso because his defender was already ready to let go. He was the one who initiated contact, timed the bump the right way because in a way as well, his defender was charging towards a direction that is not favoring himself. And so Pergoso made the most out of it.
Micro Smith coming up with another steal. So after giving up the lead, 28-25, they go on their own 4-0 run, but still unable to buy a basket from downtown.
That's what, 0 out of 14 now from 3-point area is Mandaluyong.
Sa kabila naman, no, nakakadalawa na sila, and that has been one of the weapons that they were using coming back from this deficit early. But Kin Vicente showing us the mid-range.
The guard show continues here for Mandaluyong. Now the defense has set up. That's where Canas has to be smarter at. You have to know when you have to slow the pace down even more because of that defense being set up by Mandaluyong.
Turning the ball over nga. So, yung pressure dito, hindi talaga tinitigilan ng Mandaluyong. And they have now forced Manila to 20 turnovers now.
Imagine, and we're only in the first half.
We still have 2:06 remaining in this second.
Remember, Mandaluyong is #1 in the league in points off of turnovers. That is their strength.
Peralta, mauubusan ng oras ang Mandaluyong. So after that stop, Manila Pirates also coming up with their own defensive stoppage.
Now you gotta set up your press break. Someone
Madi
has to
goes to
appear in the
Peña.
middle. Where's the man middle?
Throws it ahead. Another three-pointer for Belen. That rattles out. Two guys for the rebound. Sorry, miss inside. The lone rebounder. Outlet to Frogoso. Once again. And Mandaluyong once again will take a 5-point lead in this ball game. Sorry opportunity, 4-point swing here. Frogoso. Talagang bilis din ng batang to. Babalik tayo with the last minute and 27.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
I'm here with Assistant Coach Paul Noronha of Team Manila Pirates. Coach, for this game, medyo high emotions tayo. Pero paano po natin mas mananatiling composed at focus itong mga bata sa larong ito?
Okay lang naman, kaso medyo mainit yung tawagan eh. Hindi masyadong patas eh. Kabilaan naman, hindi maayos ang kaya medyo may tension lang yung laro. Tsaka kailangan din namin manalo sa game na to, kaya ganun.
Coach, meron po ba kayong gustong pasalamatan ngayon or batiin?
Thank you sa Royal Manila sa jersey namin, kay Mayor Hanil Lacuna, kay Sir Roel Di Guzman, kay Sir Jonas Sumadi, Sir Bobby Mopas.
Thank you so much, Coach. And syempre, good luck po sa team ninyo. And of course, huge thank you din sa Apex Gaming 88 for bringing the fun dito sa Junior MPBL. You may play this using your phone anytime and anywhere. Elevate your game only with Apex Gaming 88. But this is only available for 21 years old and above. Kaya keep it fun, mga kaliga. Game responsibly. Parental supervision is advised. Back to the panel.
Madi misses on those two free throws. So after taking the lead, itong Pirates 28-25, ang Mandaluyong finding this 8-0 run, able to build another 5-point lead.
And again, they did it with their pressure defense all the way from the backcourt. The problem is, when Mandaluyong gets one, more often than not, they're gonna get the second, third, and fourth straight baskets because their strength is being able to set up their full court press. So domino effect na yan. Ngayon, sa kabila naman for Manila, you're given these types of opportunities. Some gimmies at the line, might as well maximize.
Yun nga, penalty ng both squads. Just a minute and 3 remaining sa ating second quarter. So yung mga ganitong ang opportunities if you are the Pirates, dahil pinapahirapan nga ang makatawid, pag mabigyan ka ng free throws na yan, off loose ball fouls, and doon mo pwedeng kunin yung puntos mo, you must milk as much as you can. Timeout muna tayo dito. You're still watching the Junior MPBL.
In basketball, Victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Balik tayo sa San Andres Sports Complex in Manila. 16-under matchup of Mandaluyong and Manila. 33-30. 3-point lead here para sa Mandaluyong after those 2 free throws nga. Converted by the Pirates. They come up with a steal on the backcourt. Nodalo. So yung pressure dito ng Pirates also working for them. Splitting 2 defenders. Looking for Layos. Extra pass to De Los Santos and another foul whistled here against the junior Microsmith.
Great discipline right there by Manila. Keep at it. That is your strength. In terms of the half court, I would give the advantage to Manila. Full court ang advantage sa kabila, no, ng Mandaluyong. And I do see some advantages personnel-wise, no? Pero unti lang para sa Manila. De Los Santos might be a good tool on the interior. I want to see more of Nodalo, obviously, to help production-wise with their offense. Kena Sumadi can just be the ignition as well for Manila here because he does have the crowd factor backing him up.
I remember watching a game nitong Pirates Migs where Humadi had to exit early and Nodalo ang nagbuhat sa kanila. So I personally have seen that he can produce the points when needed.
But James has been rushing his shots so far. The good thing is the big men inside have been working very well and Layos will now proceed to the stripe.
And tingnan naman yung frame nito ni Layos Migs. No?
Yeah.
And I don't envy the big that would try and contain Layos from getting a rebound.
First free throw is good. That puts them up to 7 out of 10 from the stripe. A decent 70% as compared to the 87% of Mandaluyong.
Sabi mo nga, the Pirates have to take advantage of these freebies in order to stay close. And that's exactly what they're doing in this first half. Not allowing Mandaluyong, despite this undefeated record, na makabitaw sa kanila.
Free throws, by the way, also slow the game down. So that will help their pace.
Now they're setting up their own press. Pass ahead. Progoso. Now they go to their half-court set. Hounded by Peña. He escapes, takes it to the corner. Balik kay Progoso. Goes baseline. Would have been a spectacular move if he made it. It's now Nodalo. Takes it all the way. Can't get the bounce. It's another foul whistled here. It would be once again against Mandaluyong. And 2 more free throws coming up para sa Pirates.
That's the advantage that I was talking about in the half court. There are some personnel who seem to be, advantageous, and right there in the interior, they do have 2 big men as compared to only 1 big man for Mandaluyong in the paint. So offensive rebounding has been key for the Pirates so far.
And speaking of big men nga, Migs, no, you noticed earlier that Godoy for Mandaluyong seems to be nursing something and sorely being missed dahil yun nga, they have been punished in the rebounding battle here by the bigs of Manila.
Godoy does average 14 rebounds per game, good for number 1 in the league alongside his 23 points, which is also the league's best. It is a right ankle sprain for Jeremy Godoy. So, matagal na daw itong injured, no? Sinubukan niya lang ilaro simula ng ating game, but obviously, kaya siya tinanggal agad. It's because he won't be able to carry on.
Well, I guess props to him, no, for giving it a go and showing some heart. And who would have thought that we will be tied dito sa ating ball game, Migs? 33-33 as we look at our Apex Gaming 88 move off the game. That Nodalo, Dipsy-do. Mapapangiti rin ako. Kaso hindi ko kayang gumalaw ng ganyan, parang kay Nodalo.
Well, we did pray for an outcome like this. So, folks, we are back to square one after a big-time 23-14 advantage in the second quarter by Manila. We'll be back for the second half of this matchup.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine.
And yes, halftime shootout is once again back dito sa San Andres Sports Complex. At kasama ko nga ngayon si Bernard, Vincent, John, Troy, Jeffrey, and Richmond. Sino kaya sa kanila ang mananalo ng hindi brand new cellphone, but rather 5,000 pesos? So let's start in 3, 2, 1. And just like that, guys, meron tayong winner ng 5,000 pesos. A huge congratulations. First shot for first attempt. And he made it. That's Bernard. Tama. Congratulations, Bernard. Nanalo ka ng 5,000 pesos. Palakpakan po natin si Bernard. And just like that, isang shot lang, nanalo na ng 5,000 pesos. Once again, that's Bernard. Flex mo naman yung 5,000 na yan. At syempre, huwag kayong aalis dahil magbabalik pa ang Junior MPBL 16 under.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Ligan ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Ligan ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, Junior. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino.
About to resume our third quarter, the 16-under matchup of Mandaluyong and Manila, tied at 33. But this was once a 9-point lead heading into the second para sa Mandaluyong Migs. But yung 3-pointer nila, maybe something that they could learn from the person who hit just a half-court shot dito.
Oh, yeah.
During our halftime show.
Just so everybody knows, a couple of people were supposed to be given an opportunity to win the 5,000 pesos, but the first volunteer, the first contestant won it. So tapos na agad, no? Maganda na yung outcome ng ating half-court shootout. Now, we just saw the first basket in the second half courtesy of Manila. But I'd like to break down some statistics, no? Even though we have a close game here, we are witnessing a lot of disparities on the statistics as Elduayan scores on the putback and he will proceed to the stripe. Tignan natin kung ano nangyari dito. A great effort as from the miss of Vicente, and Justin will finish on the follow. Now, for Mandaluyong side, forcing turnovers has been a theme all game long. They were able to force 20 turnovers and score 23 points off of those turnovers, 18 of which also have been scored on the fast break for Mandaluyong. So that's easy to conclude. Gusto nila takbuhan. Gusto nila agawan. Much like this one. As there's a steal, a pass by Hugo, and a finish by Fragoso. But on the other hand, it's been a well-balanced effort for Manila. As soon as they slowed the pace of the game down, they were able to grab more rebounds. Get this, at halftime, we were able to witness 13 rebounds from Mandaluyong in total. On the other hand, Manila had 12 offensive rebounds. So that in itself is a big difference that allowed them to have a comeback in this matchup.
Na-negate yung takbuhan nitong Mandaluyong Mix, no? And Manila, you called it, they slowed it down, and that's exactly the recipe naman para sa kanila that worked in that second quarter, making them able to tie it heading into the half. And kanina nga, they even took a lead pa at the beginning of our third.
I hope they can recognize their advantage now in the interior with the absence of Jeremy Godoy because of an ankle injury. Guys like this man, itong si Laios de los Santos as well, they can take advantage.
Ano yung pahirap ng Mandaluyong sa sa backcourt nitong Manila, ito naman ang pahirap sa loob nito ni na Laios and the likes of the bigs of nitong Manila. Right? And they come up with a stop here as Nodalo drops it off.
Nice!
Pasa sa loob to Laios. That extra pass coming from Prince. Parse rather.
Boy, I thought that was a bad angle of a pass. Then again, he had a better view.
A three from the corner, still unable to get one down are the junior Microsmith. Sumadi escapes three. Floater in the lane, too strong. Foul given up here by Peña. And one of the few times na umaamin ng mga player.
Oo nga. Siguro mga 1% lang yan from all the calls that we have witnessed in this whole wide world of basketball.
1%. Yeah, that, just about right. It's a steal here by Peña. 3-on-1. And he takes it all the way.
That's what happens when you're honest. The basketball gods will reward you.
Mga nakikinig yang mga bata, maging honest lamang kayo and you will be rewarded as a traveling infraction called here against Mandaluyong. Meantime, punta muna tayo kay Daphne for a report. Daphne?
No sermons in the dugout, but the coaches of Manila Pirates pointed out 3 things. First is to maintain their intensity during the first half. And second, there shouldn't be pressure on this match. And third is to simply run the play. Let's see how they will react from the specific instructions made by their assistant coaches. As I send it back to you, Jaime and Migs.
Ooh, big block there from Kin Vicente. So kahit nakatawid nga itong Manila Pirates in that instance, punished naman by the defense of Kin Vicente.
The press break wasn't too smooth, by the way. It was a bailout for Manila. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about this, the term man middle. In the press break, you need a flashing big man to show up in the middle so he can help out off of that double team. He can't be too slow because it usually results in turnovers.
And almost a turnover nga in that instance. They were, fortunate to break the press and break yung 8-second violation from the half court. But sabi mo nga, they must make themselves available, lalo yung man in the middle, in order to give themselves a better opportunity to break the press moving forward. There's a traveling also called here against Manila naman. They are holding on to this 4-point lead. So, uncharted territory, I would say here for Mandaluyong. Wala pa nga silang talo for those who are not aware. And here you go, the first 3-pointer at the third quarter. And tignan mo naman, that opened up another opportunity here para sa Junior Micro Smith. They go to this 5-0 run, taking this 1-point advantage, 42-41 with 6:03 remaining in our third. I bet Mandaluyong, parang magugulat din nila na ngayon pa lang, unang tres pa lang nila na mauhulog. You're still watching the Junior MPBL.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Another back and forth affair between these two teams. Ano ba, replica ng kanilang 14-under matchup. Manila and Mandaluyong. And just earlier, we saw the first 3-pointer para dito sa Mandaluyong falling. And off that timeout, another turnover here for the Pirates.
Not a good sign. 24 turnovers now in this game for Manila. And again, they're playing the pace of Mandaluyong, who likes to run, cause those turnovers. And this is the last thing that you would want to see. The 3-point shot now falling down for Mandaluyong. Let's see if that can continue after they just made their first one.
Snodalo will control the board, trying to escape two defenders.
Did you see how many red shirts were near him? Tatlong nakatutok at may isa pang nakahelp.
And how many white
shirts? None. There you go. Help him out.
Mga kailangan dumiskarte ng Nodalo and in trying to find a way to escape those red shirts surrounding him. Siya pa nga napituan ng offensive foul. And another turnover here for the Pirates. So they took advantage dun sa ating start of the third quarter, holding to that 4-point lead. But immediately, Mandaluyong and their press proving difficult again for the Pirates to elude. Hugo pulling up.
Wow.
That's good.
You know, I have to credit him because he's only, 16 years old? And usually, kids of this age do not tend to pull up from mid-range. It's either a 3-point shot or a layup. And so for him to have mastered that already, and I say that because I've seen him pull up a lot already, that's a good foundation for Hugo because eventually I'm sure he has the dream to become a pro.
yung mga bata ngayon, no? Kasi yun na yung nakikita talaga nila eh.
Yeah.
Yung puro three-pointers. And yung mid-range or middies, as maybe the kids would like to call it, will be a forgotten art. So we see Jamil Bautista, first time put in this ball game, immediately getting his feet wet. Couple of free throws para sa kanya.
He looks to be buying time for James Nadalo. This is going to be a test of character for the 5 on the court of Manila. When you're not controlling momentum and you don't have one of your stars, this is your chance to step up. Oh!
As Coach Mark Herrera will be whistled for this technical foul.
Well, he was called for a warning in the first half. Oh! Is that back-to-back text?
Seems to be back-to-back technical fouls nga called against him.
That might be a game changer because 2 technical fouls will throw him out of the game.
And we still have that 18-under matchup, Migs. I'm not sure if he's also gonna be coaching yung kanilang 18-under team. But at least for this game,
Boy, this is the new dynamic that the junior MPBL offers because it's 3 divisions of the same city. Usually talaga, same coaching staff yan. Magpapalit man, no? May ibang games na consultant si Coach Mark, minsan head coach, minsan consultant ulit. One thing's for sure, he's gonna be present later. But now my question is, will this spark his team up the good way? Because it has happened so many times before wherein a coach ejection suddenly becomes motivation for his own team. Or will his absence become the start of their drought? So let's find out.
Coach Mark still pleading his case to the officials. And maybe nga, may carry over na rin to from the game earlier.
Yeah. He was trying to plead his case for the time remaining in that buzzer-beating putback of Manila. Now, first of all, I'd like to commend the bouncers because, yes, they're doing their jobs. They're surrounding Coach Mark Herrera right now, but they're also doing it in a very respectful manner, which I absolutely adore. Kita naman natin that we have Boss Jair Navarro, Commissioner Keith Picasso also on top of things. The most important aspect about this event right now is the fact that nothing's going out of hand. Everything is still under control.
So, nga, in-announce na ating venue announcer that he must leave the playing court. The moment, mukhang wala pang plano si Coach Mark. Still sorting things out, and while they do that, we'll take a short break and we'll be back with more junior MPBL.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to.
As they sort things out, it is Keynas Humadi assigned to shoot these technical free throws. 2 of them dahil dalawang technical foul nga ang naitawag against Coach Mark Herrera of Mandaluyong. And he has been asked to step out of the playing court. Pero syempre, tingnan mo naman talaga. Even free throws dito para kay Keynas Humadi. The crowd is delighted.
And we have a couple more for Bautista this time around. You know, scoring-wise, it has already made a difference in this game because Mandaluyong had an advantage just a while ago. Now this is a chance to tie things up at 44. But again, the bigger picture is the momentum. Will it swing Mandaluyong's way? Will they use that ejection of Coach Mark as a motivation? Or will it backfire to them?
Because you can argue that Mandaluyong hasn't been themselves. No? Siguro parang may gusto ring gisingin nga itong si Coach Mark and his team. Because you're undefeated, obviously, although you are missing the services of your double-double machine in Godoy. It hasn't really been the best performance so far. But ito nga, El Duayan might be the wake-up call ng epekto sa kanila.
They still aren't able to cross. There it is.
Peña off the glass.
Peña, by the way, has shown great flashes in this game of him being calmed down.
Skin Vicente naman ang mapafoul dito. Tied once again at 46. But still 3:58 remaining in our third. And this is the guy that they should actually be seeing a lot more. Itong si Kin Vicente for the junior Microsmith. In the absence nga of Godoy. And they've really been struggling from the outside as well.
Outside of Godoy, Kin Vicente is their second leading scorer, and Kin is number 5 in the whole of the 16 under division, averaging 20 points per game. Just behind him as well is Justin El Duayan at number 8 in the league at 19 points per outing. So doon pa lang may big 3 ka na. At wala pa dyan sina Hugo at Frugoso, who as we know are very deadly.
Almost another steal para sa Mandaluyong, but Peña escapes.
Ooh, that's a charge.
And an offensive foul will be whistled. Tried to take it to the other side, to his strong side. Yung galaw nga na yun, unfortunately, may nasagasaan siya. And an offensive foul will be called against him. Peña.
Wow. That's gotta hurt for Kevin Fregoso. He was trying to stay out of the way, and then he got hit at the last second.
Go to Vicente again. Floater too strong. Second opportunity. Bounces out. De Los Santos will track it down. Both teams in the penalty. So De Los Santos will figure for a couple of free throws.
Aga, no? And we're just in the third quarter. That's how important this game is for these two teams. As Mandaluyong tries to stay undefeated on the other end, Manila is at 4-5, number 5 in the North Division, which means they could be batting for home court advantage come the playoffs, which, by the way, for everybody's information, will begin with a play-in tournament, much like the NBA for seeds 7 through 10. And then after that, best of 3 na po tayo, no? From the quarterfinals all the way to the national finals, if that's the term as well here in the junior MPBL.
Some exciting games coming to you. Yun nga, last assignment na to ng Manila Pirates. This is now their 10th and the last game in the elimination round. Mandaluyong will still figure it with 3 more games after this. Close out yung kanila namang elimination journey. Free throw secured. Tied once again at 48. Strogoso goes to Hugo. It's a sportsman-like foul now whistled.
It looked to have been a double foul.
Double foul. So that would just negate the penalty for both squads as Jamil Bautista and Marcos Madela figured in that skirmish. Siyempre, our officials would want to control this ball game as well dahil alam naman natin na the event earlier, the tempers might be at high. So look at this replay. Yeah, both big men battling inside.
That Manila player sold it. Itong si Bautista.
Hugo pulls up from 3.
Yeah.
And he hit the first one para sa kanila. Getting a couple now in the third quarter. Just might be the catalyst for their outside shooting to work. Humadi's pass anticipated by Peralta. Another 3 ball. Can't get back to back.
Help out. Be sure to help out.
Tap from behind, another steal para dito sa Mandaluyong. A 3-on-2. El Duayan escapes.
That's too easy. The IQ of these players of Mandaluyong in their press is so high. They're so used to doing this.
Trap
Where's the
once
press
again. The man in the middle still missing para dito sa Pirates. De Los Santos goes to Humadi. Gets bumped, but Bautista there to recover.
Got it. Got to run back.
El Duayan will miss. Progoso pulling up. That's good.
Wow.
Biglang bilis na naman yung laban natin dito, Migs.
This is the pace of Mandaluyong.
5-point lead now para sa Junior Microsmith. 55-50. A minute and 45 remaining sa ating third. El Duayan will miss.
Slow down and help out. There's the double again. Bailout on the foul by Fragoso.
Not a good foul given up there. As mentioned nga kanina, early in this quarter. Penalty, maaga. Parehong kupunan. Thus, Humadi will get an opportunity from the line. Trim this lead down from 5.
I tell you, man, it's hard going up against this defense of Mandaluyong, especially if you're Kena Sumadi. You're the point guard being tasked to make sure that the ball will be able to cross on your half of the court. And then, as soon as you cross, you have to set up a play or attack immediately. He's been very much responsible for a lot of the offense of Manila. I hope he gets some help soon.
It's 2 of 2 is Kena Sumadi. Yung earlier nga, we're looking at the Kena Sumadi dedicated crowd here in the San Andres Sports Complex sa Manila. Making sure he feels the love. Baba sa tatlo lamang nila. Another 3-pointer released. Won't go. So after those 2 3-pointers from Hugo, the others hindi pa nahahawa.
That's 2 out of 20 now in this game from downtown for Mandaluyong. This is a big one.
And Peña gets it. Tied once again, 55 all.
Alright, then Lucas Peña has come alive from time to time in this matchup. And let me tell you, the time when he has come alive has been very crucial.
Hugo will miss. One and done lang para sa Mandaluyong. Go to Nodalo for another 3-pointer. And make that a 4-point play para sa kanya. Back-to-back 3-pointers for the Pirates. They take back the lead, 58-55. So we look at this replay. Alam mo, sinabi ko kanina, it's rare yung mga ganitong 4-point plays, but we've seen 2 already today. And I'm not sure if meron dun sa mga games na naka-cover mo kanina, but easily, earlier meron. Ito na naman, meron na naman tayo.
That's obviously just a poor closeout by the Mandaluyong player, but James Nodalo also, because of his talent and his shooting ability, I'm sure he's used to these types of moments. Good thing he wasn't injured in that previous sequence.
Able to complete that 4-point play though. But his team still leads by 3. Last 40 seconds remaining. No
Nice.
look inside. Beautiful find but a sorry miss. Para kay Pasyon.
Uh-oh. Bad
Good read
pass.
there by Sandigan, but he would lose it. Nodalo recovers. Peña attacks. Huli ni Hugo. And he will be fouled. 2 free throws coming up para kay Camilo Hugo. And just giving Peña a look, making sure he's okay.
I'm not sure about that. Because Hugo obviously wasn't too happy with the pressure that he received. He was the one who was fouled, as he was just trying to protect the basketball. That's why that hit on Peña will not be whistled against or will not be called against Hugo.
Look at the feistiness ng mga gwardiya dito, Migs. Talagang, walang atrasan. That really shows where we are score-wise, 58-55. And how important nga this game is. We can't stress that enough for both teams to try and position themselves at the tail end of this elimination round. Hugo hits the first. He has strength some points here in the third quarter. Sabi nga natin, pass first siyang gwardiya. But he's calling his own number, hitting a couple of threes.
He's the only one to have made a three-pointer so far for Mandaluyong. That's a total of 14 points with 6 rebounds and 3 dimes now for Hugo, the team captain of Mandaluyong in this game.
Now just a 1-point lead. Manila can take the last shot. Nodalo will run it. And he will lose it. So Mandaluyong na ang huling makakasubok rito. Hugo attacks. His scoop won't go. Nodalo tracks it down. He still has 4 to work with. A steal by Frogoso. And time will run out. And that just might be the theme that we're carrying over sa ating fourth quarter as we look at our Apex Gaming 88 move of the game. This Nodalo three-pointer plus that foul. Look at that celebration. 2 hands for safety. Nodalo for our Apex Gaming 88 move of the game. We'll be back with the last 10 minutes of action.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan.
Back here in the San Andres Sports Complex, ang lungsod ng Maynila. Just 1 point separating Manila and Mandaluyong in the 16-under matchup. Jaime Mendiar kasama pa rin si Mix Gomez. As Hugo once again hits another three-pointer. Third three-pointer of this ball game. All three-pointers from Mandaluyong coming from their team captain, Camilo Hugo.
And how did he celebrate? With ice in his veins, or in Filipino terms, oh, say it, Jaime, say it.
Celebration. These kids, I love it. Talagang yung showmanship din. And this is parang hostile crowd para kay Hugo,
yeah.
right?
This is absolute home court advantage for Manila as compared to what we witnessed in the 14-under division. Humadi was pressured again. Imagine that pressure not only has been applied full court, also on the half court for Mandaluyong, who has been playing without Jeremy Godoy.
Now the lead to Mandaluyong. Hugo tries again. Can't get back-to-back. Bit of a heat check. Siya pa nga lang, talaga nakakahulog dito. Nodalo attacks this time. Finger roll is good. So when Nodalo, pag nakabuelo siya, gets that head of steam, really difficult to stop.
He's good on the half court, but he has to do better on the press break.
Frogoso off the dribble. Sagutan dito, parehong kupunan. We were tied at 33 heading into the second half. 1 point lead para sa Manila at the end of that third. Back and forth talaga tayo dito. 14 under was a similar theme. And we did ask for this.
Oh yeah, this is the third straight game wherein we are going down the wire dito sa Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. And this even includes a half-court make by one of our fans during halftime. So folks, it's been one heck of a day and we hope that you can join us for the rest of the evening.
It's Humadi for 3. That won't go. Peralta secures it. Chance to extend the lead for the junior Microsmith. Progoso against 3. Can't get the layup. Chen behind the back. Goes to Humadi against Esperido. Finger roll. No, it won't go. No Dalo. Fighting for that rebound, but he will lose it.
Boy, you can just imagine how hard it is to secure that basketball for a single possession.
Still a 2-point lead para sa Mandaluyong. El Duayan to the left. That's good. Naman, the body control shown there by El Duayan. Off-balance jumper.
You know, that has been the offense of Mandaluyong all throughout the game. Just pass it along your guards. At some point, one will drive and shoot.
Sumadi naman na susubok. Floater in the lane. Rattles out. Maalat pa din talaga dito si Keynas. 64-60. El Duayan once again. Hawak. Will be called against Chen. The first team foul for the Pirates. Exactly 8 minutes remaining in our fourth and final canto.
Peña will now return. He's a crucial substitution as he has been a stabilizer, helping out at the backcourt. Nodalo is actually playing the 4 position now, which would be understandable because, again, he hasn't been very effective on the press break, but come the half court, you will definitely need him. And it's not like Mandaluyong is playing a tall lineup.
Ano nga natin that if that would help yung kanilang press break, which has been majority of the time been difficult for the Pirates to cross the timeline.
Turnover story natin. 32 turnovers in this game for Manila.
And you would think with that type of number, no, na this would be a lopsided score. But in the case of Manila, hanging in there. It's Loreto really trying to deny itong si El Duayan. Siya ang naatasan dito to check this offensive star. 4 seconds remaining in the shot clock of the Microsmith. Progoso goes to El Duayan. He has to put this up. Top of the key. And that's good. But the composure for El Duayan.
That was a tough shot. And again, this is a game for him to shine because of the absence of their top scorer. Justin now has 19. That reaches his season average.
3 ball off the glass. Won't go. Som there to recover. Power move brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the junior MPBL.
Rebounding has been a story in this game for Manila. They have the advantage 41-24 in that department. I have been arguing this. If you talk about the piece by piece on the interior, Manila has that advantage. May isa pa ngang nasa bench who can help out in the rebounding department.
Might be talking about Laios, is it?
Si Laios. Where's De Los Santos, by the way? He's
Prince
also at
De
the
Los
bench.
Santos, yes. May short breather para sa kanila. Pero tingnan mo naman, Patrick Som, despite those limited minutes, naka-ano pa dito, naka-convert pa sa kabila. At a baseline J there for Keen Vicente, extending this lead once again to 5.
I have to say, nakakapagod depensa nitong Mandaluyong because everyone just keeps on attacking. I would even put the word out there, the word that is nakakahilo silang depensahan.
Peña strong on that floater, but Som trying to chase for that offensive rebound.
Wow.
Napasama, Progoso, tumama sa kanyang paa, able to recover. To try to reset, or the junior Microsmith. They go to Hugo, tries once again from 3, and gets another one! Sheesh! Camilo Hugo in the second half, 4 3-pointers.
3-point shooting in this game is 4 out of 24 for Mandaluyong. Hugo himself, as we check the numbers.
Nodalo misses on that one, but Som once again, another try off the glass is good. Much needed basket for the Pirates.
Now can they make some stops?
El Duayan now, holding on to the 6-point lead is Mandaluyong. Trying to elude Peña.
Good defense.
Nice help defense there by Som. Coming up with that block. Nodalo, pass ahead to Humadi, and the pass was too strong. Wasted opportunity dito para sa mga Pirata. Haba pa tayo dito, Mig. Still 5:59 in our fourth quarter. But you have that sense that medyo may konting diin na tong Mandaluyong at this point in time. And the Pirates really would hindi nila ma-afford na makipagpalitan
Oh my
lamang.
goodness.
Camilo Hugo, fifth three-pointer. And I don't want to say she's,
Not anymore.
anymore, but maybe another celebration, Camilo.
He's now 5 out of 10 from downtown. That's 50% for Hugo.
Humadi babawi. That's too strong. Layos back in the ball game, and that's the reason why.
They have to dominate inside now. And make sure to stop this guy.
74-67. Vicente naman. Goes to Frogoso. Balik sa loob, Peralta. Look at the goggles shown out by Frogoso.
Nice find right there by Kevin. The offense is now looking a lot better at the half court because of the three-point shooting at first of Hugo.
Peña goes to De Los Santos. Beautiful fake but unable to finish. He gets his own miss. So foul will be called here against Mandaluyong. So I guess that's something that is not working for the junior Microsmith, as that would be their fourth team foul. With still 4:54 remaining in the fourth quarter.
A lot of time to go here, but we are smelling a lot of trouble here for Manila because what everybody feared in the first half, which was the three-point shooting to fall for Mandaluyong, it is now happening at the worst time.
Peña short on his three. So sila naman yung di makakuha dito sa labas. As Vicente can't complete what would have been a three-point play, but a foul from behind committed by Humadi. Couple of free throws coming up para kay Kin Vicente. Chance to make this a double-digit advantage for the Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith.
Everybody has to understand now that because of Hugo shooting, it opens up the floor for his teammates. So the drives of guys like Fragoso, El Duwayan should be easier. Vicente as well on the run. Kasi mas nakakapagod ang depensahan ngayon ng Mandaluyong. And also, momentum is clearly on the red shirt side.
As Hugo will be trapped. Fouled once again. Hirapan talaga sila i-contain itong si Camilo Hugo. Third team foul now for the Pirates. Hindi ko rin sila masisi dahil yun nga, Camilo Hugo has been the thorn on their side. Snodalo deflecting that pass. Kasi kanina, nung hindi pa nahuhulog yung three-pointers ng Mandaluyong Migs, no, you could kind of afford to cramp the lane and
Yes.
make it difficult for the likes of El Duayan and Vicente when they attack the basket. But this time around, and it's just one player, Camilo Hugo, who has hit 5 three-pointers.
Bit of a heat check there.
Misses badly, but Humadi attacking the hoop. Only Peralta to beat. Can't get the finish.
That's a lucky break for Peralta and company. And now, things have swung drastically Manila's way because of that elbow.
As Nodalo figured on that contact from Peralta.
Yeah, it wasn't the hardest of hits, pero lumanding pa rin yung elbow sa mukha ni James.
Coaching staff ng Mandaluyong disagreeing with that call. They are arguing yun nga, pinoprotektahan lang ni Peralta yung bola after securing that rebound, unfortunately.
Yeah, you can protect the ball, but you can't swing it over the top of your opponent's shoulder. I hope the kids will learn from this moment. You can swing it side to side, protecting the ball, but also not with your elbows too far out. You're making it too easy for the referees to call against you.
And that hurts. That is the fifth foul para kay Peralta. He has to, they can no longer get his services. That unsportsmanlike foul. Should be Nodalo on the line.
Yeah.
Siya nga na tinamaan nung unsportsmanlike foul na yun.
Let's see his numbers. James Nodalo is 0 out of 1 from the stripe so far. He has 12 points with 9 rebounds, but his biggest weakness has been his turnovers. He has 5 in this game.
Naisip kaya ni James Nodalo na, nasa Manila ba talaga ako? Bakit ganito kaingay pag nagpi-free throw ako? No?
I think they're just cheering due to the light, no, itong Manila crowd.
James Nodalo looking to make it 2 of 2. Rattles out, but they will keep possession.
Long way to go here. 8-point game, 4 minutes and 25. Remember, in one of the games earlier, we saw a 9-point lead erased in the last 2 minutes.
Manila will have another opportunity, but Hugo will come up with a steal. Still an 8-point lead here for the Red Shirts. Last 4 and 15 in our fourth. Now they slow it down. Sandigan goes to Vicente for a J. That's short. De Los Santos recovers. Takbo dito ang mga Pirata. Peña almost loses the basketball. Go to Humadi. Pulling up for 3. Can't get that to go. De Los Santos with offensive board. Goes to Laios inside.
No foul there. He used his shoulder. That's the right thing to do it for Laios. You can dominate. Oh no, that's a drastic miscommunication.
Left all alone was Kin Vicente. Bawi ka agad. If ikaw yung Manila, ang hirap makakuha ng 2 puntos na yun. Ano naman sa kabila? Napabayaan lang si Kin Vicente. Once again, back to an 8-point lead.
Look at the pressure. It continues up top. That's a tough pass.
Nodalo able to contain it. Sidestepping his way through. Will be blocked.
Great help defense. And that's a foul. Clear one.
Sandigan will be fouled. Pirates not yet in penalty. That would be their last foul to give.
I want to give credit to the guys who came off the bench. Itong sina Alacapa and Sandigan, who haven't played as many minutes as compared to their first unit. But they have come alive. Itong si Alacapa himself made that previous block.
Go to Sandigan. Chance to get his first points off on that 3-pointer. Wala pa rin talagang makashoot ng 3-pointer dito sa Mandaluyong aside from Hugo. Umadi goes to Peña. They go back to Laios inside.
There you go.
They have had their number inside itong Manila. Has been working for them. Down to a 6-point lead now. 78 to 72. Hugo with the basketball. Gets a screen from Vicente. Tatama sa paa ni Peña ang bola.
That's good defense by Peña. You can't go under the screen. You have to fight through it. Make sure to stick on your guy because he already has the hot hand with his 3-point shooting. Not that close though. Come on.
And these two actually figured on that collision nga in that third quarter. And, just both competitors, no? Talagang ayaw matalo. Attacking the basket is Sandigan. Won't get that to go. Nodalo has Peña all alone. Gets that to go. And that brings this lead down to 4, 78 to 74 with the last 2 minutes and 26. Nice pass by Nodalo, finding Peña ahead of the pack.
By the way,
Pirates closer.
That's one of the rare moments wherein James Nodalo made a great pass on the break.
Props to James Nodalo. You are still watching the Junior MPBL.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Last 2 and 26 remaining in our ball game. Mandaluyong trying to protect this 4-point advantage against the Manila Pirates. In our continuing coverage of the Apex Gaming 88, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL mula dito sa San Andres Sports Complex in Manila. 4-0 run here by the Pirates, bringing this lead to just 4. They go to Hugo once again, pulling up for 3. Won't get that one. Mainit nga siya sa 3, nakalima na siya. Opportunity muli dito para sa Pirates. Humadi will be fouled and that would mean 2 more shots from the line.
We're back to free throws here. Manila is at 20 out of 29, 68%. And Mandaluyong is at 11 out of 13, 84%. Kena Sumadi himself has had a long game bringing down that basketball. He is 6 out of 9 so far from the stripe.
If ikaw ang Mandaluyong, no? Pinapahirapan mo na nga sila sa full court, even sa half court. But giving up those fouls and giving these freebies to Manila, not really helping your cause in trying to secure this victory after building that 8-point advantage earlier. 2 for 2 para kay Kena Sumadi. Now just a 1-possession ball game. Last 2 minutes. El Duayan trying to escape Playos. Hip check itatawag dito. And both teams now in the penalty. So this time it's El Duayan will have a trip to the line.
Boy, Justin El Duayan has done everything that's within the realm of his powers to try to attack that interior defense, the much taller defenders of Manila. He's been their virtual big man on offense because of the absence of Jeremy Godoy due to his ankle injury.
So yung double-double machine nila, kailangan may ibang pumuno ng sapatos na yun ni Godoy. And El Duayan and Hugo trying just that. Go to Peña. Hesitating his way through. He gets blocked from behind. Nodalo straight away. That's good! Lamang na Manila dito, 79-78. A minute and 35 remaining in our ball game. Frogoso attacking 2. Can't get that to go. Nodalo, pass ahead once again to Humadi. Only Sandigan to beat. Masasabitan and gets 2 more free throws.
It has been that kind of a day, folks. 3 games going down the wire. 2 already. We're separated by just 2 points, and it might just be the same case here. Kena Sumadi will be going back to the stripe as he is shooting well. Relatively speaking, 8 out of 11 from the line so far.
The last minute and 23 of action. Once we are back.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng
79-78, the Manila Pirates holding on to this 1-point lead as Humadi misses on his first one. He has been great at the line, sabi mo nga, Migs. Very important free throws to give them a bit more cushion against this junior Micro Smith squad who has their undefeated record on the line.
Humadi is 8 out of 12 now from the stripe.
Able to hit the second, 80-78 now. Now, magpipress ang mga Pirates.
This could be
Frogoso,
dangerous.
almost losing it, goes to Sandigan. Now they go to Hugo. He's hot, the hot hand here in the second half. Frogoso, sidestepping his way through. Traveling will be called. Great defense once again there for the Pirates.
Big credit to Prince De Los Santos, who stood his ground, took the hit, and obviously that wasn't too easy.
He took the hit. He did. standing his ground against Frogoso. I think swerte pa nga si Frogoso doon that it wasn't a charge called against him dahil apat na rin ang fouls nito ni Frogoso.
I remember today, we witnessed the first victory of San Pedro. Is that right? Yes, I think it was. Tama. San Pedro in the first game. So this might be the first loss of Mandaluyong here in the second to the last game. It's been that kind of a day filled with a lot of exciting moments, folks, with great storylines being formed.
In just this day alone, so another foul will be whistled here against Mandaluyong. The push dito kay Keynas Humadi would have another opportunity from the line.
Humadi is 9 out of 13 from the stripe with 15 points. He does have 7 turnovers, but boy, we can understand why. Sometimes he has been left all alone to try to break that press.
I'm sure there are a couple more players who have piled up their turnovers for the Pirates. But Humadi will miss on his first. He split his charities earlier, bringing their lead to 2. Has a chance to make it 3. He makes this one. So yun nga, kailangan mo talagang magbigay ng konting insurance pa. Gets the second to go. Still a one possession ball game, 81-78. Mandaluyong will try to inch closer. Hugo pulling up once again. Gets the basket. Look at the heart on this kid. Calling a zone number and making that basket.
His teammates have been shut down. Obviously, this defense has tightened again for Manila, and so he has to make it easier once more for Mandaluyong by taking matters onto his own hands. 25 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and this time around, he doesn't deliver from downtown, but rather in the middle.
Last 55 seconds of this ball game when we are back.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune.
Back with the fourth quarter of action. Just a report dun sa collision nga ni Frogoso and Prince de Los Santos earlier. He had an injury sa kanyang upper lip. Nakagat niya. But the medical team has already controlled the bleeding and he will be put on ice. So interesting to see if once they control that bleeding, if we'll find him back on the court for the Manila Pirates.
Oh, that hurts a lot. It helps that he doesn't have braces, but it still hurts a lot.
Imagine kung naka-braces, no? Talagang iba rin yung sakit niyan. The defensive stop hanap dito ng Mandaluyong. Almost a 5-second violation. Nadalo had difficulty getting the ball in. A three-pointer, too strong. Para kay Bolivar.
Rushed it.
Mandaluyong now, chance to take back the lead. Elduayan against Bolivar.
Now a foul.
Bolivar will be whistled. And free throws naman dito para sa Mandaluyong for their opportunity to take back this lead with the last 37.3 seconds of our fourth quarter.
That was not a good sequence for Bolivar. On both ends of the floor, he's going to look back at this game in that sequence so he can learn from it.
As Elduayan hits the first. Yung last game natin, Mig, sabi natin parang pwedeng maging free throw battle.
Yeah.
And this time nga, Manila and Mandaluyong also getting these pressure-packed free throws from both sides. Tingnan natin sinong player yung talagang overcome ng pressure. Elduayan goes 2 for 2. And that's enough to give them this 1-point lead with the last 37.3 seconds of this fourth.
In basketball, Victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
We're down to the last 37.3 seconds of this ball game. Balik na po ang kalamangan sa Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith, 82-81. Manila Pirates has possession, trying to get that lead once again. Another tight finish we have here, Migs.
And this is going to be it. We have no timeouts remaining.
Bolivar will inbound for the white shirts. It's the crowd chants defense. And no, Manila is not on the defensive end of this possession. Ganyang karami rin yung supporters ng Mandaluyong dito sa ating San Andres Sports Complex. Bolivar finds Layos. Gets the ball back.
Oh, that's a turnover.
Turnover for the Pirates. Miscommunication there between Bolivar and Nodalo. I'm sure that's not what they drew up. But it's still 33.3 seconds. No need to foul here if you're the Pirates.
By the way, that was turnover number 35 in this game for Manila.
They would like to... They've been getting those stops. And the most important stop, they need it in this possession. Go to El Duayan or Mandaluyong against Layos.
That's a mismatch right there. He's quicker.
Attacking the basket, hanging in the lane. Can't get that to go, but he would go to the line once again. Hit 2 of 2 earlier.
And it's De Los Santos who's again on the floor. This time he took one at the groin.
Sa isang parte ng katawan, Migs, where... Yep. So double black eye here for Prince De Los Santos. Was called for that foul and nga, natamaan pa sa groin area, and he figured on that hit on his lip. You were asking if he could go back to this ball game. The answer was yes, but it appears he may need a bit more time to sit down again, recover from this one. Pero ito naman kagandahan natin dito sa Junior MPBL, the immediate medical assistance.
Hindi naman nag-swing.
But yeah, I feel for Prince De Los Santos. Definitely wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that knee.
What a long last minute this has been for Mr. De Los Santos. But then again, folks, we're not yet done. With 18 seconds remaining, Justin Elduayan is at the stripe. He is 3 out of 6 at the line so far with 21 points to lead the way for Mandaluyong. That's scoring-wise because Hugo overall... Oh, sorry, correction. He's the second leading scorer behind Hugo, who has 25.
So Elduayan and Hugo figuring to be the ones to carry itong Mandaluyong. Absence of Godoy and maybe an off night din para kay Kin Vicente. So we see a miss from Elduayan.
No more timeouts remaining here. A one-possession game, whatever happens.
So crowd trying to distract Elduayan. The second attempt would go 83-81.
One last time to do the press break, and they take good care of the basketball.
Nodalo trying to look for someone. Passes it ahead to Peña. Balik kay Peña dito to Nodalo. He goes for 3. No, passes it to Layos inside. Gets the bang and the bucket. And Layos flexing his muscles. Tied ball game 83-83 with the bonus free throw coming Layos' way. We all thought Nodalo will take that shot. He drops it off to Layos once again, pounding his way inside. Getting an end one. Power move brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL.
You gotta love the recognition of James Sodalo right there. A lot of people might have thought he would shoot the three, which is one of his specialities. At the same time, great job by Laios showing himself, which has been a theme all night long. If you're a big guy, show yourself to one of your guards. There you go. He has a chance to complete this three-point play to ultimately go for the lead with 8 seconds remaining.
So Layo, especially in this fourth quarter, nung nagte-threaten to Mandaluyong to break this game open, it was his inside stabs that kept them in it. And he has the chance to give the lead back to Manila with this free throw. Misses. Wala na ring timeout ang Mandaluyong dito. They will run. Ahead of the pack is Sandiga. Gets the layup to go. They lead by 2. Last 2.7 seconds remaining. Nodalo. Pass intercepted. And that would be it. Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith will escape with this victory. 85-83. As we look at our Apex Gaming 88. Move of the game. This game-winning layup coming from Sandigan. And you know what? That was just the first 2 points of Sandigan in this ball game.
All game long, Mandaluyong has been playing a fast pace. Even though they saw conversions from Manila, they would attack and attack with a lack of big men for them in this matchup. Sandigan himself is a guard as he finishes on that quick run. Boy, what an effort by Manila. What a game it has been. But we give credit to Mandaluyong. They stay undefeated with this victory.
As the Junior Microsmith would stay atop our standings, while Manila will end their elimination round at 4-6. What a ball game, Migs. And it has been the unsung heroes even in the previous ball game. But in the key moments, able to step up. And Sandigan, nanandigan sa kanya in that last possession. And they were able to get the win.
I'd like to say this. In the 14 under division, Manila won by a game winner. And now in the 16 under division, Mandaluyong won via a game winner. So the question stands for the 18 under. Are we gonna go down the wire once again sa Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino?
I don't mind. Meanwhile, we turn it over for our Apex Gaming 88 player of the game with our Daphne Cristobal.
Loy Hugo, our Apex Gaming 88 player of the game. Congratulations, Loy. Pati na rin sa Team Mandaluyong. You guys are still undefeated. Kanina nakita natin, nag-exit ang coach nyo, pero mas naging consistent pa rin kayo at kayo pa rin ang nanalo. Gaano ka-memorable itong victory na to?
Siyempre, sobrang memorable kasi ito yung parang first game na sobrang close yung game. So, kailangan namin ibigay talaga yung extra effort namin.
Loy, meron ka bang gustong pasalamatan ngayon or batiin?
First of all, papasalamatan ko si Lord kasi binigay niya sa akin yung panalo at yung best player. And sa parents ko, sa pag-support nila, and sa family ko, sa brothers ko. And syempre kay Boss Tito Joseph Chua and Kalaka Coach Mark and the other coaches.
Once again, congratulations, Loy, to the rest of Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith. Back to the panel.
Congratulations once again, Camilo Hugo, our Apex Gaming 88 best player of the game. Well-deserved. And back and forth ball game between these two squads. But Mandaluyong stood tall at the end.
Imagine just how much they needed those 5 3-pointers from Camilo. If he hadn't made those, then it would have been a much different ball game in favor of Manila. They just had to scrape it off of their leader. His playmaking hasn't been as good in this matchup, and so he took matters onto his own hands.
One more ball game, 18 under matchup ng Mandaluyong and Manila coming right up. Papaalam lang kami saglit ni Migs Gomez. We'll be back with more Apex Gaming 88, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.